Well, folks, I just got back from town. I had to take Buddy the Chihuahua to his owner, who's working at the thrift store today, and also got a late lunch out. Yeah, 6 months. Okay, 6 months is how long it's been since I last had McDonald's. So I got to missing their barbecue sauce and pickles to where I finally decided I was going to break that streak. Now, the last two times I had McDonald's prior to today, they were both back in October. The second last time I was at this one location that my mom seemed to have problems with, like as far as getting parked goes. We had two separate orders, me and her. We went through the drive-through and wound up getting parked for like 10 minutes, and then eventually, yeah, I went in there and I found out that they hadn't even started orders. If I remember correctly, they were working on like a big mobile order or something like that. But what ended up happening was I ended up getting our refunds put back on our cards, and I decided I was not going to be going back to that particular location anymore. Rewind back to 2017, me and my uncle, we were working at this dairy factory at the time, and we had a share vehicle at the time, so mom was taking us to work, and we went through the drive-through at McDonald's, and I think we were going to get ourselves like a sausage burrito or two. We are trying to get the simplest thing that we could for the sake of not getting parked, but to no avail. We got parked anyway. Is it like mandatory that everybody gets parked or something? Like, I don't know, man. And then also at the location, at the McDonald's location I went to today, back like 2 or 3 years ago, I pulled up to the speaker and I pretty much had to repeat every single thing I said. I don't know if the lady was hard of hearing or the equipment was not up to par, but eventually I went ahead and just canceled the order and left because I was worried that my order would get messed up. And I wasn't trying to be rude, hateful, nasty in any kind of event of the events that I have listed here. I mean, I have spent a lot of time in customer service, be it retail or restaurants, and I try to think about how I want to be treated when I'm on the clock. I try to treat people the way they treat me. I mean, treat people the way I want to be treated. And I know there's sometimes that we let our anger and disgust get the best of us, but yeah. Anyway, that being said, their pickles and their barbecue sauce, to me, it's the whole show. Okay. Now I already had that triple cheeseburger, and I had it with no mustard, extra pickles. Okay. I do not like mustard as a topping. I can bear it as an ingredient to a wider recipe, but as far as it being a topping goes, it is so foul that it is enough that it already has turd in the name, if you think about it. That's just me being silly, I know, but no, I do not like mustard as a topping. Well, technically, it's called a condiment. I forgot to bring up during shooting this initial clip that after going so long without the beef from McDonald's, it tastes very different from the other beef you get from other places like Wendy's, Dairy Queen, Sonic, Burger King, to name a few. That's it for the interruption here. Back to the clip. So yeah, it's raining, as you can hear. Why did it have to be all cloudy and gloomy looking on both of my days off? And was I kind of counting on this happening in the back of my mind? Yeah. Well, enough about food and the weather. I finally got around to posting some gameplay content, but not one video, two videos. Okay. So the series I'm working on is called the Percy Purcell Bit Life story. I have episodes 1 and 2 up and viewable. Episode 1, I got that from one gameplay session, and episode 2, well, episode 1 I uploaded yesterday. Today I uploaded episode 2, and I got 2 sessions worth of content for this episode. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start on episode 3 while I'm sitting out here. I'm looking forward to getting deeper into the series. I'm looking forward to sharing all these funny moments and all, because my reactions and my commentary, gold. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and knock it off with this vlog entry. I'll see you when I see you.